Hello everyone and welcome back to more StephenPlays Skyrim. My name is Stephen George, I play video games, and today it's more Skyrim. When we last left off, we met Parthenax, who is the, I guess, leader of the Greybeards, so to speak. But he's not a Greybeard. Maybe like a Grey Scale. Parthenax is a friggin' dragon. But he's a friendly dragon, and he did not try to eat my face. And for that, I thank him. Do you have anything else to say, buddy? Can I even talk to you? I don't think I can even talk to you right now, because you're all up there and I'm all down here. Oh, actually we can. Hi. Sorry I'm in your nose.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven.
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, Parthenax. You just speak a little too slowly. There were a lot of people pointing out in the comments last episode, a lot of people wanted me to point out that Parthenax is actually voiced. God, he's loud, even from over here. Hey, there's the goat! Goat, what you doing? Goat, where you going? Goat! 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 Parthenax is actually voiced by Charles Martinet, which is the voice of Mario. Is that mind-blowing? That the voice of Mario also voices Parthenax? That's weird, isn't it? That's pretty wild. Anyway, when we last left off, we were about to read the Elder Scroll on this point to be warped back in time to learn the necessary shout to defeat Alduin. Think we can handle it. Whoa, time is all wavy. Look how wavy I am. Alright, you guys ready for this? I'm actually not sure which one I'm supposed to be reading. Scrolls? It's actually not under scrolls, isn't that funny? Books. Let's see, Elder Scroll, probably the dragon one. Read. Oh, little Breckfleck's like, are you okay, dude? Oh god, cobwebs. Cobwebs. Has this happened before? Now I have to learn the shout. Where the crap am I? Can I move? Can I? No, I'm still in cobweb mode.
Gormley, running out of time. Battle.
The Arsunthursi Alduin decree. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Crap. You're on fire, dude. I don't know if you realize. And I actually thought I'd be like playing the game in the past, but apparently not. It's like, it seems to be just kind of a cutscene.
Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golpo, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why we brought the Elder Scroll.
Veldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
No, we will deal with Alduin ourselves. Hear it now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Oh snap.
Me. Talmudis. Him hind paliv, su'u hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Dragon Rend. Woo! I did good job.
Nivarim Jul. What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Parnax, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You will feel the first time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
You are very dead.
It's no use.
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We count you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Yeah.
Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Go team. Freaky trip, man. Frozen trip, man. There we go. Wait, defeat Alduin.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin.
Oh God.
Die now and await your fate in Sovngarde.
About that, if we also, what the crap? Alduin shows up now? That caught me off guard a little bit. Shouts. Let's see. Oh yeah, that Dragon Rend thing. That might be pretty useful. Let's equip that. Is he forced to land now? I would say yes. Now might be a good time to try out that wind shear thing, which I do not have in my things. I've actually used wind shear before, but it's really cool because he can't do it. He won't be able to hit me back. Come on, Alduin. What up, son? Actually, someone had recommended that I take the time to forge this or whatever with the smithing perk. Get back down here. So it would do more damage, but it's actually not 100% necessary. Parthenax is like fighting him or something. Alduin, get back down here. Good boy. I do much more damage with my traditional weapons, but this works fine. Come on, Alduin. Faendal's fighting Alduin, and it's funny. Okay, my breath didn't come out. I'm sure that was just a little coinky-dink. The piss, man. It's hard to tell what's going on. Like, the sky is red, and Parthenax, and... Doggone it, Alduin, get down here. Ow. Did I hit the wrong dragon? I'm on friggin' fire. Alduin! Alduin? Come on, Alduin! I think I accidentally shouted at Parthenax. This is a really weird chain of events that's happening right now. Almost, almost. Might have shouted at the wrong guy again. No, you're Alduin. Are you Alduin? No, you're Parthenax. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I wonder if I could bend Alduin's will. Probably not. Probably not. Like, if I had to guess, probably not. Not to mention, when it doesn't work, I'm going to have to sit there and wait for it to recharge. They're not going to let you do it to Alduin. That doesn't make any sense. Get down here, buddy. Down. Bad dragon. And when you get down here, I'm just going to get out my friggin' sword and mess you to crap up. Land, darn it. I command thee to land. And by the power of my voice, get your butt on the ground. Gotcha. Yeah. One-handed increased, yeah. Alduin doesn't like that very much. Yeah, he is vulnerable. I'm doing a lot more damage with my own sword. Come on, buddy. You are done.
Knees moved of a king. You have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
Well, be gone with ya.
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Get out of here. I think it's funny he has a red dot right now. Come on! Go! Get out of here! Wait, Alduin wants to fight again? You're Parthenax. You're the wrong one. I think Alduin's going to fly away. I was doing damage. Now, if I would have had, like, super strength, I could have killed Alduin right then and there, and the game would have been over right then. Possibly. Probably not. Sorry to make you land. You're Parthenax, not Alduin. Hey, buddy. Parthenax.
Lot Kongrach. Truly have the voice of Adova.
Parthenax? Parthenax, I'm down here. Parthenax! Okay, I need to find out where Alduin went. Okay, one of his allies could tell us. Okay, convince them to betray him. Perhaps the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies. Okay, the Jarl of Whiterun may not think so. Also, we're not really on speaking terms right now. Yes, but your Sum is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. Okay, you're the master of the Greybeards. Do others come here to train? I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. I have spun in circles for many decades. But no, Dovahkiin, others do not come here to train anymore. You are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. You meditate on the words? How? Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Why are we're still having this conversation and he's still flying in circles. Contemplate the meaning of a word. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master, Fus, Fime, and Yol. Okay, Fus is the shout. It is called force in your tongue, but as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Okay. Force without effort added. Sweet. Okay, Dragon's Reach was built to hold a dragon? Yes, many ages ago, you understand. There were more of us then. Before the Akaviri came and killed all of my buddies. I used to visit him from time to time, nearly crazed by loneliness and captivity. He did not even remember his own name. I do not know how he came to be caught, but the Jarl was very proud of his pet. He's still talking, but is he getting closer to me? I think he's getting a little closer. He's trying to land very slowly while doing spirals. Was that you? That was you, right? By the way, thanks for finally landing. It was kind of rude that you were up there. Anyway, let me check what that actually did. The force without effort power. Or active effect, I guess. Force without effort. You stagger 25% less, and foes stagger 25% more. Neat! I guess just added stuff. Hold on. I gotta friggin' do this because it's been driving me nuts. Goat. Goat. Oh, whoops. Dang it. See, I was trying to blow the goat off the cliff. I wasn't trying to kill the goat. I actually killed the goat. Goat. No, no, come here, goat. 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 Ah. The goat's too heavy. Goat. I think I pinned his little feet to the ground. Goat. Come on. Doggone it, goat. Push from the rear. Goat. Fine. Stupid goat. Anyway, what were we doing? This has been a really long introduction to this episode because I kind of feel like everything up to this point was the introduction. It was a long looking into the past and then dealing with Alduin. So after I defeated him, he fled from me. One of his dragon allies may be able to tell me where he's gone. I've learned that Dragon's Reach was once used to imprison a dragon. So I need to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Okay, we can do that. Let's go to Whiterun now, because we're not getting anywhere with this stupid goat. Oh man, back in Dragon's Reach. Except now Dragon's Reach is under new authority, because the old Jarl is gone. Also, I have to remember to tell you guys right now, or I am going to forget, there is a notched pickaxe on the Throat of the World at the very, very top if you go past Parthenax. I didn't get it, but you guys were telling me about it last episode, and I've actually heard of it before. It's a reference to Notch, the creator of Minecraft, and I knew I had to add it in because, or I had to tell you guys, otherwise I'd get lots of people telling me I missed it. So I'm missing it on purpose because I really don't need it because I'm 180 episodes into this LP. And the Jarl is behind these doors. Jarl, where are you? I've actually been in this section of the castle before. I don't know if I've ever shown it on video, but I've actually wandered around here a little bit. So I'm kind of familiar with the layout. He's asleep. And it's interesting because it's not the Jarl of Whiterun anymore. Or, well, it's still the Jarl of Whiterun. It's just we have a new Jarl. Vignar.
In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Whiterun. Talk to my steward if you're interested.
Yeah, that's great and all, but I've actually owned property in Whiterun for a long, long time. Listen, I need your help. I need to trap a dragon in your palace, if you know what I mean.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
See, you know, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
The threat is worse than you know. Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The World Eater himself? But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Well, it's only hopeless if we give up.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
It's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. What do you think the Imperials would be doing while this dragon is busy slaughtering my men? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. maybe... what are the Greybeards? They're respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Okay, well, you leave that to me. I'll talk to Irongear and host a peace council.
Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons, and this war into the bargain.
Cool.
I was done talking anyway.
Stubborn old coot. Alright, Vandal, Lobrechtfleck, you guys know what we gotta do. We have to go back to High Hrothgar. We gotta talk to Irongear, whatever his name is, and we have to arrange a peace council. Should be easy, in theory. Irongear. Irongear? Also what? You need to enter into the sky. I believe he's up here. I think that's what the weird floating thing is. Is he in this thing? This is a building? I hope so, because the floating thing out in space doesn't really help me none. Let's go through this door. He's got to be up there. Irongear. Hey, bro. You awake?
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
Well, yeah, but he kind of escaped. I need to find his portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
Well, I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
Okay, well, I'll worry about capturing a dragon, but I actually need your help to stop a war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Listen, Jarl Vignar won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
Cool. Well.
Wind, guide you.
This may not be the easiest thing ever. Let's go talk to Ulfric. I work for the guy, so maybe I can talk him into having this peace council. Ulfric! Ulfric! You weren't on your throne. Are you chilling?
Damn faithless Imperials.
There you are. Hey, bro.
I'm proud we liberated Falkreath from the Empire. In many ways, it's the heart and soul of Skyrim. Not to mention, it's rather a strategic position.
Listen, I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned. Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
Great! Wonderful! So that takes care of Ulfric. Now all we have to do is navigate the maze out of here. Come on, guys. Come on, get it together. We just have to go to Tullius and make sure he's down with it, and then I guess we will be having a peace council. Tullius, man, it's really weird being back here because last time I was here, I was like, yeah, I'm really interested in becoming an Imperial, and now I kill Imperials. Hey, bro, what's up?
I trust this is something important.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
Well, they're convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why? There's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
Well, we need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
The dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
So you're gonna come to the Peace Council?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Sweet. Wonderful. Well, that solves that. Just gonna... Tullius, honey. Honey, do we have to keep... Okay, I'm pressing B now. Doggone it. Alright, well that was easy enough. We have both people on board. Now we just have to go to High Hrothgar. You guys ready? You guys pumped? You guys in my way? Of course you are. You're always in my... Okay, what kind of witchcraft have you been practicing, little Breckfleck? Learned teleportation and didn't even tell me. Welcome to High Hrothgar. Again. What? Find evidence of Ogmund's Talos worship? What the crap was that? Do you guys remember what that was? Do you, the viewers, remember what that was? Who's Ogmund? Too long ago. Also, that horse has been following me around. I think that's the horse that I rode for a short time a few episodes ago. Every time I warp somewhere, he's there, and then he walks away slowly, like he's really upset. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Esbern.
We should get started. Alduin is only getting stronger.
We must make them see their danger, Dragonborn.
Crazy guy I rescued, and a woman that doesn't like the Greybeards. This is going to be good. Don't you say anything bad. I was going to say don't say anything racist, but I'm not really sure what you would say. You know, don't talk about the grayness of their... I don't know. Let's just go inside. Well, this is it. God, they're all standing around. Hey, you guys gonna shout at me and help me learn Fusrada again? Just like old times, right? No one's laughing. Hi.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
Don't worry. I'll get them to agree to peace.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Fine, let's do it. This way? Come on, you guys. We gotta sit at the warrior table. Would you guys like to sit? I could probably get you guys a chair. I need you to do something.
Alright, what is it? What do you mean?
I want you to sit. How about this one?
Can't do that.
This one? How about that chair?
Sorry.
One of these is yours.
Can't do that. Sorry.
Attack Ulfric Storm. No, that... things could get really hairy here in the Peace Center. Okay.
Anything else?
No, you're going to have to stand. Sorry, pal. Ellenwyn. My God, it's been a long time.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Sorry about that. Tullius?
Is everyone here? Let's get this started.
Jarl Elisif, if I don't think... Have I ever met you? I don't really think I have.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
You know what? I did meet you once. I think I got a key to go into Pelagius's mind or something. You just look mean. Galmar, good to see you, buddy.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
Still pissed as ever?
We all wait upon you, Dragonborn.
Shut up! I'm saying hi to my friends again. Vignar, it's been a few minutes.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal.
Cool, cool. And Ulfric?
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
You don't need a weapon. You need a drink. Okay, that didn't work so well. Alright, I'm going to be sitting here. Is that alright? Everyone take your seats.
Wait upon you, Dragon.
Oh, sorry. The other... I'm new to this whole formal sitting thing.
Why delay?
Shut up! I delayed because I didn't know which seat. I didn't see the arrow. Okay, I got this. Let's do it.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Hey, Vandal.
I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
Yes. Hear, hear.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that we would sit down with that Thalmor bitch. I say she walks, or we walk.
You're right, or what's the harm? Now, technically, this is a weird position, because generally you do this if you haven't, like, even started the war, whereas now I'm in a position where I'm literally a Stormcloak, and I don't really like the Thalmor. You know what, I'm going to be a complete Stormcloak jerk here. The Thalmor have no business here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
I just want to make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Master Arngeir, are you going to just let him continue to...
to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. We consider even sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? General Tullius, Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Elisif, are you really going to be a party to this foolishness? Do you really think Ulfric will just turn Riften over because some Imperial general barked an order?
That's quite an opening demand, Tullius.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree to...
Whatever I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I'm sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galmar.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye. We haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accept the Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth?
Okay, well, I just really wanted to say that there's 2 free seats at the table, because I got that one girl to leave, so I just think my friend should be able to sit. But, oh, the Riften thing? Yeah, the Empire holds nothing we're trading Riften for, yeah.
You're right. Tullius isn't in any position to ask for Riften. You heard the man, Tullius. Riften is off the table. The Empire barely has a toehold left in Skyrim. We don't need to pay such a high price for this truce.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation to this council, despite your known association with the rebels. But it seems you have no intention of dealing fairly with me. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. You have no intention of coming to terms. You're here to blacken the Empire's name, and I won't be party to it. You may think this war is nearly won. You're wrong. I've been fighting you with a mere handful of troops. Once the Emperor is convinced of the need, then you will see the full strength of the Imperial Legion. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Another chair.
Is he with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. If we're not going to get Riften, we need you to give us something.
You see what talking to them gets us.
Out with it, then.
We want compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Let's see. Ulfric should compensate you. Who's to say what happened to... It's so funny because I'm a Stormcloak. And I called everyone here because I'm like, don't worry, dude. We gotta be fair and negotiate for everyone. But now that everyone's here, I'm mostly concerned about getting Lobrecht for like a chair because he gets like the bed swords like on his butt and stuff. Like he needs a nice comfy chair. And I know that High Hrothgar's got them comfy chairs. And he wants to have a nice little sit. And doggone it. You know what? Who's to say? I don't know. I didn't see a thing.
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
Let's hear it.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Riften remains allied to the Stormcloak cause, under the authority of Jarl Layla Lawgiver.
Silence.
You both agreed to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it. Legate, with me. We have a lot of work to do.
I really didn't expect these talks to succeed. Getting the Empire to agree to anything at all is quite an achievement.
Jarl Vignar, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
By Talos, that's an excellent question. I hope you haven't forgotten that little detail.
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
Okay, so how does that help us?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
Okay, so what's his name?
Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
There's one more thing. We know about
discovered who...
There's one more thing. We know about Parthenax.
Yup. Oh, which one of you are talking to me? Make up your mind.
There's one more.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Yeah, he's a dragon. But he helped me.
All well and good. But did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
Whoa. Kill I'm not gonna kill Parthenax. You guys, no, hold on. We need to chat.
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Parthenax deserves to die.
Why does he need to die?
Parthenax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War. Crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the Dragon Cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
Man, screw you. Where's that girl? Where'd you go? Darn it. Delphine, stop.
Do the right thing. Parthenax deserves to die.
Whoa. Let's talk about this.
Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us.
Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master.
I've talked to this guy. I like this guy. I'm liking you guys less and less. Anyway, that's gonna be it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bore you. Yeah, it's when you say my name, the place shakes every time. Aw, you're so cute. Do it again. Do it again. I got you trained. Do it again. Come on, Faendal, watch this guy. I got him to do a trick. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Quite a long episode and quite a lot happened. But we've got a peace treaty that really favored no one but the Stormcloaks. It's weird because I was never really trying to take a side in the war. I'm simply taking a side in the war because I wanted to do the war quests. And I am a Stormcloak, and it made the most sense to help out the Stormcloaks. Although, really, I only ever had one option. I got rid of the Thalmor because I didn't like the Thalmor girl in there. When it came to Riften, I only had one option to say. And then that left me with one final thing that I could vote on. And I voted in favor of the Stormcloaks. So really, I feel like I only ever made one option. But, yeah, it was just me. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I'll just show you, we need to prepare the trap for Odahviing if we were going to continue the main quest. We're actually not. Also, I don't really know why I need to kill Parthenax. Like, maybe I could talk to Parthenax and be like, these guys want me to kill you. So maybe we could, like, you know, just kill them. Anyway, the plan is to continue on with the Civil War. Now that the peace treaty has been established, it seems weird, but we can actually continue with the war. At least we should be able to. We just needed this so I could show this mission, because otherwise you don't get to see this mission. And it was pretty interesting. A little one-sided, but pretty interesting. The other big thing I need to tell you about is that next episode I am announcing some seriously big stuff. Big news. A lot of things about the Skyrim LP are going to change, and I'm going to be revealing some pretty big information regarding it. So if you like the Skyrim LP, if it's your favorite LP, do not miss next episode, because I'm going to be explaining something that you're going to want to know. So thank you so much for watching, and let's meet back next episode for another exciting adventure in StephenPlays Skyrim.